guys, I'm Bo, and we're back today with our 2001 Chevy Silverado 1500 HD. So today we're picking up where we left off with the dash install, and I'll be pulling all four of the door panels, pulling the speaker grills off of them, getting them prepped for paint, and repainting those with the leftover paint that we had that's color matched to the interior. So if you missed those videos, I'll put a card, no, other side, yeah, right, yeah, on this side. I'll put a card here, and that will take you over to the dash install. I'll show you everything that was done before and after. It's kind of like a little project that I got going. So, well, let's jump right into it. All right, guys, so here is the driver's side door panel. Well, at least in the United States, this would be the driver's side. Everywhere else, you would call this the left front door. So to get this door panel off, I know for sure we're gonna have to pull this triangular piece here. We'll have to pull the window switch motor, or not motor, but the window switch panel out. We'll have to pull this out, and there should be another bolt somewhere. Okay, yeah, there it is. And pull this little bolt here, and then the rest of it all the way around here should just be clips. You just grab the back of the panel and pull it out. This little courtesy light here is broken, obviously. I think it's down. Yeah, here it is. This is another common thing that comes off of them. It's no big deal. That's not what we're here to mess with today. So, but we'll pull this door panel off. We'll get this speaker grill out, and then once that's all done, we'll get this painted. All right, guys. So here's the left rear door. So same situation. To get this one off, you got some consistency there. So there's a bolt there. We pull this piece off, and then again, just like the other side, should be clips. Oh, let me get you back. And then like the other side, it should just be clips all the way around. It should just get under there. You should be able to get in there, pull it, and pop right off. But we'll pull this grill off and get it repainted. So let's start over here. We'll pull this. It should just pull straight off. Like that. This bolt under here, I believe I figured up was a 7mm. I thought it was an 8 initially, but 7. So we should pull this one out. It's really long-winded screw here. Pull this one out. There you go. Pretty good size screw there. And then for this piece behind this door handle, pull it up. Try to get your finger back behind there. And pull from the side over here, little clips. Once you get it loose like that, pull the door handle to you. It comes right off. So just a couple clips back here, here, and here. Or yeah, here and here. So pop those out from the bottom, pull the door handle to you, comes right off. Pull the window switch motor. Window switch, I keep calling it that. The window motor switch. Okay, so looks like that clip's broken. Pull these out. Okay. So we're gonna need a little persuasion for the power mirrors over here. There you go. Or so I thought. Okay, there you go. So that's out. Set that there. So now from here, all of this should just pop right off. You got there's a couple hangers, the little claws that hang into the door, kind of like this. Actually into the metal part of the door frame, but we'll look at those here in a minute once we get this panel off. Oh, this is not, okay, this is not that kind. I guess you just pick up on it. Yep, So these aren't the pulling kind of clips. These are the just pick up on the door panel once you pull that bolt out. It makes it a little easier. So you're gonna get this light out on the side. Now in this particular truck, you have the seat memory and the heated seats here, which is another wire so you can see it. So in this scenario, the tweeter's actually here, which is for some reason just hanging in there loose. You know, we'll fix that too. But so this was still connected. That was the seat memory and the seat heater controls, and this was still connected. That was the tweeter in the door. A little courtesy light goes in this panel, goes in this hole here. I had to pull that out, but everything's out. Looks like I got for sure one clip broken here, so that's not that big a deal. This is where you actually pull the door to close it. It looks like it's all part of that handle, so just unbolted. That's no bother. All right, we got the panel off. Here we are on the left rear door. The disassembly is much the same as the front door. You will come across the same 7mm fasteners, except one difference. The forward bottom corner of the door, there's a 7mm screw holding that corner of the panel on. But once these are out, the panel lifts up the same, disconnect the power window switch and the courtesy light, and the panel comes right off. Alright guys, so we got the door panel off. This is the, again, this is the rear left door, driver's side rear. So a couple things to note is, one, there was another little 7mm bolt, this one here, right here, holding that bottom panel on. And the other thing is this window switch, you actually can't unplug it from inside the underneath the door panel. So what I should have done is, when it was in the truck, I should have pulled this switch out to get to the plug. I thought I would be able to hold it and get it off. I ended up breaking this little clip here, a little clip right there, ended up breaking off, and that's what actually holds. So that piece goes in here. So that little clip that I broke off holds it onto the switch itself. I'm sorry. Yeah, it holds onto the switch itself. It's a little nitpicky little thing, but I don't even know if I'll be able to get a new one of these, but I'll end up fixing it. I'll use something. I'll get it on there. It's no big deal. But so pull the door panel off. Squeeze these little clips on the either side. Move that out of the way. Squeeze these two little clips right here, and then pull the switch up through the door. Oops, sorry, through the door. And then undo the wires from there. It should come right out. So what we need to do is we need to get these speaker grills off of the door panels. So each one of them, this is the passenger side, I think. Yeah, this is passenger side front, or I'm sorry, right front. So these little tabs, you should just pull these tabs, straighten them out like that, all the way around. And last one, and then the grill should just pop right out the front, just like that. Yep, there it is. So do the same. That's the fronts are, and the rears are the same way. So both fronts and both rears are done the exact same way. Straighten the clips, pop it out. All right, I'm gonna pop off these last two, and then we'll take them over for paint. So here we are at another work table. I got the speaker grills out of the doors, and I'd already shot one coat on this speaker grill. These other ones, you can really see the rust coming through, and it looks absolutely terrible. So essentially, we got what's left of our 17163 SEM medium dark pewter. We got the rest of that. And also I noticed this panel was underneath the passenger side door handle where you open the door to get out. And it's pretty sun faded too, so I'm gonna go ahead and reshoot it and get it all to match. As the footage rolls, you can see better just how bad the rust on these speaker grills was. I used a wire brush to get as much rust and old paint off the grills as I could, but it didn't have to be perfect. The after shots really show how much better a shot of paint makes them look. Okay, so I'm going to put this door panel back on, and I noticed this insulating plastic here. It helps keep like the wind when you're driving on the road out of the cab, wind intrusion. So this dark area right here, they put an adhesive on this plastic, stick it to the door. Well, it's a one-time use adhesive. So what I've used here to stick this panel back, or not the panel, but stick this plastic back on the door is it's called plastic roofing caulk. It's almost like roofing tar. They use it in roofs when they're tarring around nails and stuff. They put it in to help weatherproof it. I'm not trying to weatherproof this. That's not the reason it's in here. It's in here because it doesn't harden, and it will it's reusable. So when I have to go in here later to replace this window regulator, I'll be able to pull this off and stick it back on. And another note about this is that this stuff is very, very nasty when it's fresh. Give it 3-4 days to cure and it becomes a lot firmer, so it won't stick to everything, but it will stick to itself. Okay, so I got the door panels back in, speaker grill's repainted, the window motor switch, this little panel right here, been repainted. Everything matches really well, fits up tight. This door panel was a bit of a bear to put on. I'm not sure exactly why, but I could tell somebody else had been in it. So the rear door, again, same situation. So repainted speaker grill, it looks a whole lot better. Everything looks ship shape. Left rear door. So yeah, so that speaker grill looks a lot better. Not nearly as I didn't even notice, this thing was so rusty, I didn't even notice there was a dent in the speaker grill right here. Tried to get it out, it's a lot better than it was, but and the left front door here, this thing, everything went in great, looks good. Look at the speaker grill. The speaker grill looks brand new. So, and I did that was all the leftover paint from the radio bezel, the dash install video. So next thing we're gonna do now is we're gonna pull the center console out, see what's underneath here. We're gonna run some wires from the new radio under here, because I'm gonna put the amp under here. I'll put our 4-channel amp we have is going under this console. Everything will be concealed where the owner of the vehicle won't even know it's down there. Okay guys, so I'm halfway through removing this center console here. Unfortunately, there's not gonna be enough room to put the amp. So down inside the console, there's 4 of these 10mm bolts in the bottom. There was some cup holders here. You have to pop the cup holders out, and there's 2 more bolts here and here, and those are the same little like 8mm screws like this, or not 8, 7mm. Those 7mm screws like this that hold that on. Same ones you took the door panels off with. So unfortunately, the amp is not going to fit. Well, at least the one I have isn't going to fit anyways. It's just way too big. So in this particular model, if you have the rear AC vents, so this is the ducting for the rear AC. So I pulled all this out, this old tape deck, which is not going to be used anymore. Even if I pulled this out and this out, that AC duct runs here and runs straight up to right behind the radio. So there's no room to put an amp anywhere under there. So Already looked under both passenger and driver side seats, and there's no room under there either. There is room under the back seat, but I'm not entirely sure how I want to go about doing that. We may not even put an amp in it, so we'll have to see. So it's at this point in the video, I would tell you to like and subscribe. I mean, if you want to, that would be great, but you don't necessarily have to. So the amp I did didn't quite pan out, but it's still a viable option because Crutchfield has some small form factor digital amps that should fit under the console with no issue. But that's just gonna have to wait for another time. It's no big deal. The other thing I should tell you is that putting the interior together and all the footage and stuff that I captured took longer than I thought it was going to. So the actual radio install is gonna have to wait till next week. But till then, I'm Bo, and I'm out. Hey guys. Piece of shit. I should probably get some actual decent equipment one day. So it's at this point in the video, I would take, hang on, look at the camera.